He's lining up trying to get you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Off he goes for another fine day of motorcycle riding. He has to ride down the end of the road because, well, our dog Toby will sit there and he will just bark and bark and bark for hours. So Daniel rides all around up in that strip up through here. He's got himself a little track, and that keeps him away from Toby. You don't care, do you, Ted? Ted doesn't care at all. Nothing bothers Ted. Everything bothers Toby. So I'm working on the FJ40. Daniel helped me this morning. We pulled out the cluster, and then we taped up the, I keep my finger off from in front of that thing, taped up the hot lead on the amp gauge, because the hot lead on the amp gauge is, well, hot. We pulled off the seat belt thing so that you could see the fuse box better, because right now every time you go in to change fuses, this gargantuous monster, well, this way, was in the way. So every time you go to check fuses, you got all that in the way. It's a lot easier to have direct access to the fuses. And you know what? At this point, if you don't know when your seat belts are off, you're smoked. And as far as the brake goes, well, as soon as we removed the other transmission, which had the emergency brake drum, that brake didn't work anyways. So we've got a hydraulic emergency brake that's in the system now. That lever does nothing. Yeah, I should probably take that out too. Just a little bit more space in there. And that's about it. Now I'm just getting to the point where I'm starting to pull wires down so I can get some of this crap out of here and isolate and try and figure out exactly why this bunch melted here. Come on, focus. Now you can do it. Because those guys are in pretty tough shape, obviously. I'm hoping it doesn't go all the way back to the harness, but what I'm going to have to do is disconnect everything underneath the hood and pull the wiring harness back inside of the truck, because that's the only way to get that part of the wiring harness in here.